It may make you sad to hear it, but this is the last story I'm going to tell you. I know you like to hear funny stories with jolly people and a happy end, but I don't have the strength for that anymore. What difference would it make if I lied to you? Well, my last story takes place in a land far away, a land that is about to die. It begins in the autumn forest. This is the story of Sadwick, the sorrowful clown. Sadwick is sleeping uneasily, like every night. And he doesn't even know that he'll destroy the world in the course of just a few days.
I have to say, poor Sadwick. Like, first of all, I didn't realize he was a clown. I have to say. I didn't realize. But that's okay. He looks really, really young, doesn't he?
What a nightmare. Every night it's the same. I can hardly remember the last time I had a decent night's sleep. Spot? Where could Spot be? He usually comes to see me in the morning.
So, yes, let's play the tutorial, but first I'm gonna quickly look whether the sound is looking okay, because I have to say, it feels like the speech is really, really loud compared to everything else. Let me lower that a little bit before we go on. Continue to the game, and let me quickly check. It's a bit loud, but it should be okay now, considering that we lowered the speech, because that was really loud in my ears as well. So yes, we do want to play the tutorial. You can move Sadwick by tapping the location you want him to go. Interactive objects or characters are highlighted if you move your finger over them. By tapping an object or character, you will open a vellum menu. By tapping the eye symbol, you can look at objects. By tapping the hand symbol, you can pick the items up or use them. The speech balloon symbol is for talking to people or using your mouse to interact with objects. By the way, slide two fingers apart or back together on your tablet to zoom the screen in and out. I don't have a tablet. Task: open the drawer and take a look what's inside. Well, there it is. Oh, there we go. No, this is my... This is safe. Oh, I have to hold it. Okay. So, what's inside? Oh, it works a bit differently, I have to say.
There's only a stupid note in there. Pen made me write down all my chores. Pure harassment, if you ask me. What the heck? I'd better collect the note anyway. Maybe I'll find a fire somewhere.
You can highlight all interactive objects by pressing the spacebar. I already did. Thank you very much, though, for the notice.
I have a deal with Ben. He doesn't spit into my drawer anymore, and I refrain from painting his rubber nose black.
Fair enough. I think these are the developer's notes. Alright, so let's see what... Oh, there's a lot we can interact with. All your picked items are stored in your inventory. You can open inventory by right-clicking on using the mouse wheel. You can select an item in your inventory by tapping, holding, and then moving your finger over your tablet. Well, I don't have a tablet, so... Well, let's see.
Ben has given me a lot of tedious chores for today. Why did I even bother to get out of bed?
Oh, poor Sadwick. Ain't no rest for Sadwick! To solve this task, Sadwick should better get outside. If you move the cursor to an exit screen, it will change to an arrow symbol. Open the door and go outside. Well, I first want to read the note if you don't mind, because I haven't seen it properly. Does this even work? I can't seem to read it. I can't read it, which is a bit annoying. I have to say.
Ben must have put it up there for a reason. Probably as a reminder that I'm not capable of doing anything right without his help. What was that note again? Ah, yes. I remember now. It's where Ben sketched out how the human cannonball act is supposed to work. It's so unfair. He can even draw better than me.
Oh, poor Sadwick. Can we actually do something here? No, we can't.
The plug is attached to the mouth of the barrel. It's the only way to get enough pressure to blow me hundreds of yards into the air. Oh boy, how I hate this act.
Poor Sadwick. Not a whole lot more information, is there? No, there is not. That is not the right button.
The most important thing is that after all, the cannoneer shouldn't be harmed when he blows me sky high.
And then we go towards the bomb, I suppose?
A small bomb or some gunpowder are sufficient. Just load the cannon and light the fuse. Everything else will turn out fine. Seriously, that's what it says. Everything else will turn out fine. I can't believe this is real.
Me neither.
A parachute should provide a safe landing. Then there's nothing to worry about, is there?
Alright, let's very quickly check in the settings. Can I actually say that I'm playing with mouse and keyboard? No, I can't. No problem.
Our old stove. The handle is broken off.
Alright, what else can we check?
Ah, yes. The broken stovepipe. Quite funny how the mind works. Since the handle broke, I made a fuss about how cold it is, forgetting how I always complained about the smoke before.
Aw, poor guy.
This work reminds me of one of the most basic principles of life. No matter what you have accomplished, no matter how big your paws or how sharp your teeth are, you can still end up being a doormat for a band of circus clowns.
Poor guy. Let's go outside and make sure our chores are finished.
Sadwick! You awake? Come here at once! The day's already wasting away.
Right. Another happy day in the colorful world of the circus. Spot! Don't just lie around like that. What's wrong with you?
What do you think's wrong with him?
Maybe he's sick, the plague, or food poisoning,
Don't talk such nonsense.
worm fungus, blue pox. It could be anything.
He's thirsty, Sadwick. That's what happens if you don't carry out your chores properly.
Spot can take it. He's tough.
You've got a lot to learn. Caterpillars don't grow very old. Not if you treat them like this anyway. You better get used to the idea.
You're just saying that to annoy me.
I'm serious. You better give him something to drink.
Yeah, whatever, Ben. Come on, let's go, Spot. We'll get you something to drink. And after that, maybe we can finally do something useful.
You find your trusty pet Spot. He's very thirsty, however, click Spot and hold the left mouse button and choose the hand icon to pick him up. So it's now attached to the cursor. Now left click on the object to let Spot interact with it. So let's pick him up. And let's give him a bucket.
Alright, Spot. Time to have a drink.
I didn't know caterpillars could swim. Oh.
There you go.
Oh well, spot this land to transform into a ball. You can switch between ball and normal form by moving the cursor to the upper right corner of your screen. Upon reaching the corner spot, the menu will open. Transform spot back by clicking on the corresponding icon. By right-clicking, you can switch back to normal cursor mode again. So to learn to a lot more forms during the game. All of this will be selectable in the spot menu. Oh, this is spot. You can talk to characters by clicking on them and selecting the mouth icon. In most cases, a multiple choice dialog will open. Now simply choose the sentence you want Sadwick to say with the left mouse button. Most dialogues can be ended by selecting the last dialogue option. Fair enough, let's talk to Ben. Can I... There we go. And let's talk to Ben.
Hi, Ben.
Hi, sleepyhead. How often do I have to tell you? Rehearsals start at sunrise.
It's not my fault. I slept very badly last night.
Slept badly? What's that supposed to mean? Not those nightmares again.
They're not ordinary nightmares. They always feel so real. The earthquake, the craggy rocks.
Good heavens, Sadwick. Now pull yourself together. You're a clown, a jester, an entertainer. You're supposed to make people happy, not depressed.
So... They must mean something, right?
My nightmares must mean something.
Nonsense. Dreams are for losers. The same with your books and your poems. It's time you got a grip on reality, the serious side of life. Does that ring any bells?
You mean colorful balls and makeup?
Geez, Sadwick. You're a real pain. You need to wake up and be productive.
So, when is our next performance?
When's our next performance?
Who knows? This stretch of land is just as deserted as all the others we recently passed through. People are leaving the land. They fear the end of the world.
So, is there anything I can do?
Is there anything I can do?
Don't tell me you forgot your chores again. I even wrote them down for you.
Oh, those. That's not what I meant. I'd like to do something more important with my time. Something meaningful. Not this depressing day-to-day routine.
The sooner you do what you're supposed to, the sooner you can... Hey! Don't you roll your eyes like that, young man. Responsibility is still responsibility. Preferably, you start practicing your human cannonball act. Or take a good look around the area. Maybe you can find somebody who wants to see our performance.
I'd rather do the latter.
Alright, so is there someone else who can play the clown?
Can't someone else play the clown?
And what do you want to do instead? Lion taming? Just face it, Sadwick. You're not talented enough for the big acts. You can't juggle. You can't throw. You can't even perform your human cannonball act properly.
I'm just fed up with honking noses and farting sounds. Why can't we provide high-class entertainment instead?
And what would that be?
So, how about... theater?
How about theater?
Theater? Nobody understands those pompous blowhards. Do you know why people love the circus? Because they don't have to think too hard.
Ah, I get it. If somebody is in search of a real knucklehead,
He can come straight to me and...
his search is over.
Hey, wait a second.
All right. The theater idea is off, but
I've read a couple of poems.
I've written a couple of poems.
Oh, please. Spare me your poems. Believe me, nobody needs your cerebral whining.
I sneak to the mirror in the darkest of night. I stare at my image and just see the clown. The louder he laughs, the harder I fight. Oh, sinister world, full of hardship and frowns.
Well, Sadwick, that's exactly why nobody likes you. If you really must write poems, why not some funny limericks?
Limericks?
There once was a young circus clown who imagined the sky falling down. He imagined so bad that it made him quite sad. On his face, he wore always a frown.
Okay, no poems then. But
Philosophy? Maybe that works out? I don't think so. I mean, looking at this land, I think People care more about cows and pigs and philosophy. But anyway, let's give it a try, right?
How about philosophy?
What kind of thing?
What could be more entertaining than getting to grips with the very nature of existence?
Not getting to grips with it? Do you have more of those terrific ideas?
So... It's like that I just want to do something intelligent, that's all.
I'd like to do something intelligent is all.
Listen, we make good money without producing anything. What could possibly be more intelligent?
You're right, sure.
You're right. The circus is the only worthwhile form of entertainment.
Spare me your sarcasm. Nobody likes that kind of humor. Now, go and practice your burping alphabet. Okay. Or the human cannonball act.
So, see ya!
See you.
Yep. See you. And don't forget, keep smiling. You're a clown. Remember?
Well, he isn't exactly smiling either. Now I know all of the game's basics. Have fun playing the Whispered World. Alright, so... Let's have a look at our chores, because I still want to see them. Can I have them on screen for longer than just a second? Ah, probably not. That's alright. Alright, let's see. We can go inside the trailer. Let's pick up the shovel. I think we might need it at some point. Right? Alright, let's see what's around. We can actually look at this. So let's have a look.
The fire dragon trap is empty once again. Grandpa always uses Nawahi eggs as bait.
Alright, let's have a chat with Grandpa, I think.